Welcome back, Traffic Era blog visitors. When we left off, we were talking about Japanese recipes, and we were on Google Insights for Search, keyword tool, market research tool. I call it a market research tool. You call it whatever you want. Google Insights. At the bottom here is a little gold mine. So once we type in Japanese recipes and we check out the trending for the last 12 months worldwide, we can see that the traffic has gone up a little bit in the last year. It's gone up a decent amount, and we notice where the traffic is coming from by country. And then at the bottom here we've got something really quite possibly very powerful, and going to give you a jump on writing new content and building new areas of your site out that you definitely didn't know were there, because this stuff is coming right out of the database of Google that you may have had it on your site, but it's probably doubtful that you had a lot of these things. These are going to be smaller long tail areas of Japanese recipe. So here we go. We have the top searches under Japanese recipe, top related searches, and the top rising searches. So you can pick through these and literally you can make new, I wouldn't necessarily make categories out of these, which would be, if you're familiar with site architecture, site layout of siloing, you have your home index page where we have an article about Japanese recipes, and then we have the following categories. We looked at that on the Ubuntu site. So you can use these as new article topics. You know, obviously you wouldn't necessarily write an article called Japanese recipes chicken, you know, but you might write an article called Grandma's favorite chicken Japanese recipes. So you can take these direct keywords and use them in the title of new articles, and then you can go and check out by clicking on them. Well, this will actually dig in deeper to them. When you click on them, it'll actually dig in further to the next level of the market. So you can actually, you know, just keep digging into these. I'm just kind of going back and forth here, but having a Java problem with my browser. You can basically use any of these to write new articles. Soba noodle recipe, and these rising searches, these are great because these can actually explode. Some of these areas can just take off. So you might get a trend that's up and coming and not even know about it. You know, I don't particularly think any of these are going to take the world by storm. These things have been around. Most of those have been around forever, but you'll find some things like maybe bento noodle recipes or something. Maybe there's a trend where bento noodle bowls become very popular. You know, these things happen all the time, so you need to keep your eyes on this, because, you know, adding these, the next thing you know, any given rising search can become as big as your main site topic. So keep your eyes on that. Now, what do we do after we've collected all these major areas underneath Japanese recipes and related to Japanese recipes? How do we lay our site design out? How do we know, you know, what's the most related? Is there a right way to do it, a wrong way to do it? The answer is you need to see where you need to make sure that the areas you're targeting are related. So everything we've looked at so far is directly related. So you're not going to have any problem if you goof up, for example, and make Japanese, you know, Japanese rice recipes one of your categories. it's directly related to Japanese recipes. As long as you've got the words Japanese recipes in the keyword, you can be assured that it can be a category. And I'll show you how to lay all these keywords out into a site design blueprint. That'll be my next series of videos. So we will get into the next series into sorting your keywords, knowing what's related to what, and not worrying so much about doing something wrong, because this stuff is all related, so you really can't do anything wrong. It's all a matter of how your unique business model, your products and services are laid out, what you're offering. So you're going to use your own common sense as to how you're going to lay the site out, and you really can't do anything wrong. There are better ways to do it if you want to get more relevance, but it's better to design your site in a way that makes sense for the user and for your business model. That's first and foremost. And then you can worry about the relationship of keywords to each other and of market areas. So I will see you in the next series. Thanks for joining me for this, and have a blessed week.